Hi, this is Amy from Amy's Free Motion Quilting Adventures, and I'm doing a little quilt for a friend. I thought I would go ahead and take a little video. You can find my blog at freemotionquiltingadventures.blogspot.com. And let's see, first I need to pull up my bobbin thread before I get stitching. And I've mentioned this before, I've got a nifty little camera setup. However, it means that I have about a 1/2 inch space to look through between the camera and my sewing machine, or I get to quilt by looking through the little LCD screen. And I'm sure you can understand. You can't exactly see what the heck I'm doing sometimes here. I'm going to stop. Got a basting pin back here. I'm going to go ahead and take that out. On this quilt I'm quilting the leaves. This is a fused applique quilt. Just some simple shapes that I've cut out with a Sizzix die cutter. And fused down onto a piece of natural linen. I love using natural linen as a background for applique projects. It's a little fiddly, but not bad. Just going around the leaf shape. I did a little vein in the center. Coming down. So I better take a good peek to see where I am going next. I'm going to go ahead and go around this leaf this way. I am echoing around the leaves as a way to travel from one leaf to another. Is a wall hanging. It's a relatively simple one. I'm touching my camera with my hand here. I don't want to quilt the Jimmy Dickens out of it. I can't see what I'm doing again. I need a good way of traveling from leaf to leaf without having to build a whole structure here. I'm starting my echo. I run into the corner of this little alga here. I'm just going to kind of go around, hang around the edge. I'll come back. I still got to stitch down part of his body and his wings. I think he turned out pretty cute. Traveling right around this little edge to get back to where I outline this leaf. Where am I going next? Let's see. We're going back down around. Right there and reposition my hands. Not so much for my hands as much as my arm is hitting the edge of the camera mount. I'm going to come back down here and just start moving into this center leaf. Not all the leaves are going to get an echo around them. Most of them will. come down here, start like I'm echoing around, but instead of fully echoing around, I'm going to come up here and start on this sleeve. I just heard my sewing machine make a little sound that makes me wonder if I'm getting low on my bobbin thread. Once you've gotten the hang of doing your free motion quilting, you'll find that many times you can tell when something is not going right just by the sound. You just keep stitching until I run out, or until it's time for me to leave, which is really soon. Coming up for this other leaf. I'm trying to get pretty close to the edge of my applique shape. Keep the unraveling to a minimum, but I find that if I get too close to the edge of the shape, I can go right off, like I just did back there. Now, sometimes I'll go back over that, sometimes I won't. I think I'm going to go right along here and come up to my echo. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to backtrack up this line till I get right here and come up here for this leaf. I think I need to adjust my tensions just a hair. Getting some pops of color. I find that sometimes your tension has to be readjusted partway through the project. You just have to kind of go with what it's doing. I'm using a variegated King Tut thread. King Tut thread is very popular with quilters. There's a pin right there. Gotta stop. These are the times I sometimes wish I didn't wear gloves to quilt. There we go. Anyway, King Tut thread. It's an extra long Egyptian cotton thread by Superior Threads. It's a lovely thread, but it is not usually one of the threads that I use a lot. I like something a little more shiny. But they've got beautiful colors. I'm going to go ahead and stop right there. I'm not using my thread trimmer. I'm going to pull my quilt for this way, give myself a good long tail so I can tie off. And cut the threads there. That'll give me a tail that I can pop up the bottom thread and end that line of stitching. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Just a short little video. I hope to get this thing done in the next couple of days, and I'll show you how it ended up looking. Bye-bye. Oh, this is Amy at Free Motion Quilting Adventures at freemotionquiltingadventures.blogspot.com. Bye-bye.